just going to cut into that opening because we had started the show about 15 minutes ago, and G and I were talking. We're like, there's nobody online. This is weird. What happened?
What had happened was...
Well, what happened was I had set up a stream, but I set it up on private so that nobody could watch it.
Uh-huh.
So we had, like, a really awesome opening, and y'all missed it. But we had fun.
We had fun. But anyway.
So anyway,
sorry, kids.
let me
we
start
apologize.
this over. It's 7:47. It's Friday night.
Oh,
you know where you are. You're with the Whiskey Roundtable, and we are your hosts.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, we probably still don't have any scroll. I mean...
No, we've got 3 people. We got 3 people watching now.
The rest of them all left.
I am so sorry, you guys. I am so sorry, but this was definitely my issue today.
Always.
Well, thank you, Up North. Up North.
Well, I'm waiting.
Up North is the savior because he was like, I'm waiting.
That's what I love about Rob, because he's spot on everything. He's got the eyes. He's going. I mean, he's just that way. So anyway, so who's on the scroll?
Right now, we got Up North, and we have Joris.
Joris.
We missed you a couple of weeks ago, Joris. Yeah. I don't know if you had a chance to watch the show, but Up North brought us a bottle of the Writer's Tears that you were talking about.
Yes.
And Rob Up North agreed with you and said that was even better than the Copper Pot. Is that the one we had? The Copper Pot? Yes. Yeah, we had the Copper Pot, and I'm looking at it behind you, but I can't.
Oh, the 2 here? You want me to put them on the table?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I was just trying to remember what the other one was.
Here, I'm just going to put them out. Let me just put them out.
Just put them out.
Well, these were great bottles, so...
Oh my gosh, everybody rated those very highly. If you missed it, Joris, we
we killed it, Joris.
We really, really like those.
I wish we could drag his ass over to the United States. We'd have a blast.
Yeah,
So, but they were good, and everybody scored a high score, and that was great. And and me and Rob, we were like spot on with the tastings and all that stuff. It was really good. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was an awesome show a couple weeks ago. We had a packed house in here.
Yeah.
And
next week is Memorial Weekend. We have family coming in, and we'll be back in the next
so we're off next week, you're saying?
Next week we're off.
Okay.
Or we got Donnelly coming in. Maybe we just do a show.
Well, and we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I know we got a lot to do to get ready for the...
I know, but I'm kind of thinking, I think Donnelly will put him on the seat.
He always brings one of his fancy
We have
shirts
to. So anyway, let's do a show next week. Let's just do a show next week. I'm surprised that we got this in because of all the stuff that happened. But, sometimes things happen. And it is what it is. So, and then I didn't realize that Joris, I don't know if... How do you say, that he takes care of, if you will, strokes and all that stuff. I was blown away about that stuff. So I was very, it's cool, and I would love to have a sit down with him. I really would. And so I was talking about shoot. That's what happens when you have a stroke. But anyway, long story short, if we get the boys on.
Ray and Ron.
Ray and Ron, exactly right. So I want to get together. We're gonna have a thing after the holiday, and if I can get the guys there, if you're gonna be available. Joris, I would love to have you guys together and all that stuff because they ask about you too, believe it or not. And but it's just good stuff. This is great things about great people. So and you have your faith, you do your thing, man. So it is what it is. So Joris, you're a great person. You really, really are. God bless you. God bless you. And your holiday, I hope you have a great holiday.
Well, I don't know that they celebrate Memorial Day.
But I don't know, but he's our guy, man. So he just like Rob. That's what I like about him. Is like, I could say one thing to one person, especially Joris and Rob, bang, they're there. They'll tell me whatever it is, however it is. If Rob doesn't know, Joris knows. If Joris doesn't know, Rob knows. That's what I love about this. That's what I love about the Whiskey Roundtable. Just great people.
Great people with a lot
Absolutely.
of knowledge.
And why I'm bullshitting? I'm not really bullshitting.
He's bullshit.
But I'm just saying that I really like this bottle.
What are you drinking?
Driftless Glen.
Oh, the Driftless Glen. Okay, gotcha. So, exciting things in the last couple of weeks that have gone on here. So, for those of you who don't know, we're kind of country. Even though we're a suburb of Cleveland, we're kind of country out here.
Oh, we're definitely country.
And the most exciting thing that happened is we got a Myers store here, which is like a upscale Walmart superstore.
And they're right across the street, and Walmart is going to take a big kick in the dupa.
They're going to take a dump.
So anyway,
Because the people that work at Walmart, number one, are so rude.
Jesus,
They're
you should
so
you
rude.
should see how they dress. Woo!
You should see how they act. So, and then, but this Meyer is
Meyer isn't going to put up with that bullshit.
Everybody was so nice, and everything is so clean. Well, it's a brand new building, but everything is so clean. And they have everything. They have a great selection of whatever you want to get.
Oh, God.
Barbecue sauce.
They have if you want to have lunch, they have food there. They're
like an at-home store.
home
in
store.
there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I just told the story. So anyway, I was looking for a brisket, an extra brisket, if you
This
will.
story is wonderful.
So anyhow, long story short, I see the thing. It's so big, and I'm like, I already have like 4 briskets, if you will, but they're not big at any sort. I was getting them for like $20 or whatever. So anyhow, I went back. I just wanted to go back and just see if they changed up anything. I'm looking for brisket. So the guy says, you know what? The briskets are out, but we're going to have briskets here in the next couple of days. Just chill out. We'll be here. I said, no, it's good. I just want to get something for the holidays. So anyhow, so I went back. So I went back there, and the next day, and I went down there, and this and that, and da-da-da-da-da. And this guy comes out, and I said, do you guys got the brisket yet? He says, they're going to be here later today, guaranteed. If you want to come, boom, 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 we'll take care of you. But they were still going to, they're getting briskets this big. I mean, literally big, and I'm like, well, I don't want any of that, because those are like, believe it or not, it was a great price. It was like $80-some for that whole thing, but I didn't want to do that because I just want something simple, right? Because to do that big brisket can take 10 hours, and I didn't want to wait 10 hours.
Okay, so you told a story that is different than the story I thought you were going to tell.
Were you?
So we were walking. This was our second time there. So
Okay.
they opened up. They had opening day, which we went to.
Yep.
And then we went back the next day because we're like, you know what? We really didn't check out the food that much. We were everywhere else.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
So we're walking up and down the aisles, and here comes this man.
Here comes his
His
wife,
a
with his
cart
wife, with his wife.
with these
The
freaking
black couple, beautiful people,
Pork
very
shoulder.
nice, and
pork shoulder.
he stops me.
I stopped him.
Oh, and I start talking.
I was like, "Excuse me,
and he
can
goes,
I
well,
see your meat?"
But I didn't. Boy, some meat he had. So anyhow, long story short. So anyway, long story short, he says, he goes, and he's holding this brisket like this, and I'm like, holy! I said, he goes, here, bro. I said, what's up, doc? And it comes over, and his wife comes over, and all this stuff. Pretty white girl, and he says, I just got this for $8. I go, what did you just say? I should have invited him. I wish I would have talked to him. You should come hang out with us. So anyhow, long story short. So anyhow,
Long story.
so I go. He goes, man, you better get there, bro, before they clean it up. I said, okay. I go there. I get 2 briskets, $8 a piece, and I mean a brisket. One of them, I always do 2 pork butts.
Ooh, excuse me.
Whoa, easy, girl. Listen, you want some barbecue? So anyhow, long story short. So anyway, So anyway, I went there. I got 2 briskets, were like the size of a brisket, and a pork belly. What did I say?
Pork butts.
Pork butt.
Pork
I'm
shoulder. Or they shoulders?
That's what happens when Joris, stick up for me. Stroke, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, long story short. So the briskets were like $90. They're like this friggin' big. And so are the pork butts. So it was like first time, blah, blah, blah. So that guy said, gee, you better get over there now. You're not going to get any. So I go over there. I pick up two pork butts, almost the size of a brisket. And I got them for $8 each. Crazy stuff. And that's what we're doing barbecue.
Long story short, he got them for $8 each.
It was. Well, I was talking, but you know.
I love it. He's like, long story short, you know how people, they talk and they're always like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? His is, long story short. What I start saying, I have my father starting to say this now, is short story long?
Short story long.
Short story long?
Short story long. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's another story. So last Friday we were off because my sister was in from Nevada. And Friday
Can I have my cigar?
I don't care.
I know, I'm just busting your chops. Go ahead.
So last week, my sister was in from Nevada, and we went out Friday for lunch.
Yes.
Which turned into an evening.
6 Manhattans.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't make a fool of myself, trust me. But
no, he just fell asleep. That's all.
Oh.
We had a great time. So
we did. We had a blast.
We went to we were going to go to the Auburn Inn, but the Auburn Inn was packed. There was nowhere to sit. So we ended up going to the Tipsy Bull, which great food there too. We ended up going there and
when we went in, they were like, I was like,
they were busy too.
I said what I said because I insured them for many years, and I'm like, cut the music down, this and that, da 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 da.
Oh, it was loud, yeah.
So it was loud and this and that, and then I went over to the Tyler, who actually, it's his restaurant, and he runs past my house 800 times a day, and I said, Tyler, put the fucking music down. I'm not listening to this.
We couldn't hear each other.
We couldn't hear.
And we tried telling them,
but they did. But when they came over,
to take our order.
Everybody was like, "Uh-oh."
We're like, "We'll have this," and even the guy was like, "What?" Like.
And next thing you know, within 2 minutes, the music was like, "Now you can talk, just like I'm talking now."
How do you know when you're old? When you tell them to turn the music down in the restaurant.
Oh shoot! But you know what? Everybody was complaining about it, but that's okay. But at the end of the day, get your shit together. It's not tonight. It's during the day. You want to
it was lunchtime.
You want to bring people in. They want to come in, eat, and get away to go back to work instead of nighttime, where the music is loud and this and that.
And some people go, like, for lunch, they do work meetings, and you can't have a conversation.
You can't have a conversation.
I've been there.
Right,
trust me.
exactly.
Now that I'm retired, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But, so I think I asked you before, and I don't know if this is when we had the private show going, but what are you going to be smoking, G?
You know what? So, another long story short.
Oh, my Lanta. I should just ask yes or no questions.
So this cigar,
Ooh.
this cigar must have been.
Laundry's done.
Oh yeah, that's all right. So anyhow, we were just having a conversation with cigars. Okay, so this one has my signature on it. So anyway,
BS? Is that your
no, here come. You want to read it?
No, I said, is that your signature? BS.
It's my signature. Is no, FU, FU. It says. Well, that must be your cigar. Yeah, baby. So anyway, I have a ton of cigars. Not because I was trying to, but things just come my way and a lot of things. And I had to redo all of my humidors because it's, they can stay there for 4 or 5 years. So you got to keep an eye on things, da 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 da. And I didn't realize as I was cleaning and redoing all the humidors, if you will, and I came across all these cigars that people have given me a cigar. And I was like, holy shit, these are a lot of cigars. Not multiple cigars. They give you a cigar.
Different
cigar.
varieties.
And
of
we had just told before Rob, reached out and said, hey, we're not open. So anyhow, long story short, what are you laughing at?
Just laughing.
Huh? You poop your pants?
I'm in my own private world over here. I'm happy here. Just let me be.
So anyway, I'm unloading all of my cigars, and I'm refreshing all of my humidors. So anyhow, a lot of people have given me cigars because I would give them cigars and all that stuff. So anyhow, yada yada yada, boom boom boom. So anyway,
Uncle Frank.
You want slapped?
Boom boom boom.
You want slapped up the head? So anyway, I have all these one-y cigars, if you will, and because I gave somebody a cigar, so they gave me a cigar back, this and that, da 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 da. And as time went on, so anyhow, I have and then I come across all these cigars that I didn't realize that I have, and some of the rarest cigars and obsolete cigars that I have, and I was like, holy shit. I was unbelievable. So now I have one humidor which holds 200 cigars, and it's just from people giving me a cigar, and this is one of them, and it's even got my initial on here.
BS.
BS and sloppy titties. And so anyway, so I'm gonna light this cigar up, but I have a whole bunch of these. But anyway,
you have a whole bunch of that variety.
No,
that
no,
type.
These are obsolete.
No. No, stop. The cigar that you're gonna light up.
Yeah.
Do you have others like those?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's what I was asking.
No.
Okay.
So I have a lot of these. So if I want to, doctor said if you want to have a cigar, one cigar a month, period. And believe it or not, most of the time, I might not smoke a cigar for 2 months, whatever. So I just had my anniversary.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
The anniversary of the date you had your stroke.
Correct.
It was about
Okay.
3 weeks ago. Yes.
And believe it or not, 12 cigars I smoked the year. One cigar. And then my bourbon as well. Doctor said, finger, boom, boom, boom. That's all you need. Glencairn glass, da 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 da.
Did you ask him for a second opinion and give 2 fingers?
Whoa, where are you going?
Hey,
with that? So,
whoa!
anyway,
Somebody's got to say
You can
it.
bust my balls all you want, but it's my life. But at the end
I
of the
always
day,
bust your balls. That's why we got married.
yeah, when you leave it. So anyway.
What time is it?
Holy shit, it's time to go.
Woo!
I'll catch you up next week, I guess. No, but anyway, but I followed the rules. And I don't know if people follow the rules. I never followed the rules and until my stroke, and I was like, you know what, I need to really settle down and move forward. So anyway, but after that, go ahead, what do we got?
Nothing. I was just checking the scroll. The scroll is quiet. I think they're just listening to the stories and
Yeah.
us bantering back and forth.
All right.
But so what's interesting? So I had put this on Facebook to say this is like one of the OGs of the whiskey. You know, when you think of whiskeys or bourbons that have been around for a while, you think of Maker's Mark. You know, everybody knows that red wax
Yep.
dip top.
Do you,
Um,
do you know? Do you know when me and Brian Johnston and Jimmy Falb and who else was with us as well? That's when we stole all the barbecue sauce and all that stuff way back in the day. Law officers, if you will. But anyway, that's when Maker's Mark put their product out. So anyhow, go ahead.
I don't know which one you're talking about, but
Maker's Mark.
what I'm going for is that we've been doing this show. What is this? Our 8th season.
Correct.
I went back to as far as I was keeping notes on this laptop, and we have never done just the regular Maker's Mark. We did a couple years ago. We did Maker's 46,
Time out.
the French oaked, but we did not do just the plain Maker's.
I thought
Mark.
we did a taster's test of the was it 90 proof, whatever. We did something just recently, didn't we?
We did in 2024.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We did the Maker's 46
Okay.
French oak, but we have.
I'm not saying that now. I'm just saying that at some point we had some drinks and everybody got a taste of it. That's all. What I'm saying.
Oh, not that I know of.
Okay,
Maybe.
go ahead,
I
go
mean,
ahead, go ahead.
not that. I mean, I can go through some.
No.
But I don't think we have. Not that I found. Have we done just
Go ahead.
the regular Maker's Mark?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you roll.
So, do you want me to just jump into the story?
No. I want to hear what you guys say.
No, I'm gonna say. You want me to jump into my notes and stuff here, or?
No, I'm just listening to you.
Oh, I'm gonna jump into my notes. Then.
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay, especially
You run it. You
we're
run
late.
it. You run it. Just run it.
I might need some bourbon. What do we?
Holy mother.
Anyway,
Jesus.
So Maker's Mark story begins in 1953, actually, and they started off with a ceremonial burning of the family's 170-year-old bourbon recipe. 170-year-old. They just said, "Nope, this shit's no good. Let's light it up."
But
Prior to that, so the Bill Samuels Sr. is who started Maker's Mark. But prior to that, it was his great-grandfather, T.W. Samuels, who established their first family distillery back in 1844. And according to Bill Samuels Sr., he said that their recipe just left a bad taste in his mouth because it was a traditional rye recipe. He had a famous, Bill Samuels Sr. had a famous remark that he said that his family had made god-awful whiskey for so long, he wanted to create a rich, flavor-forward bourbon that wouldn't blow my ears off.
But it really wasn't that good.
Well, that's what he's saying. It wasn't that good prior to 1953.
Go ahead.
So he went into his kitchen and he tested various mash bills by baking loaves of bread.
Mm-hmm.
And he discovered that by replacing the traditional rye
I was just gonna say it
With
because
a
of the rye.
soft-
Go ahead.
with a soft red winter wheat, that it gave that sweetness that he was looking for.
And rye is always a sweeter thing.
But
Almost
he
like wheat.
replaced the rye with. I'm sorry.
No,
He
no.
replaced the rye with the winter wheat. And he said that's what made it more delicate, more sweet.
And wheat is always sweet. Period.
So in 1952, actually, a year before he burned the family's recipe, He started the new distillery, and that's in Loretto, Kentucky, which is about an hour and a half south of Louisville. And the first bottle of Maker's Mark as we know it was actually finished in 1958. And they started that very first bottle hand dipping in the red wax, which they still do today.
They still do today, right? Whatever the color, what they want for the bottle.
So in 2010, Maker's Mark brought out the Maker's 46, which is the one that we tried back in 2024. And this is just this Maker's Mark turned up to a cask strength bourbon. And then in 2015, they brought out the Private Select Barrel Program, which maybe is what you were thinking, because OHLQ brought out
Go ahead.
a bunch of different
Correct.
ones that maybe we tried. I couldn't find that on
No,
here.
that's okay. That's okay.
I couldn't find that in my notes, but I remember us
It's
doing
the show
that.
today. It's the show today. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I don't remember doing that. But in 2015, Maker's Mark, this was a first of its kind barrel program, and it allowed them to partner with their retail or restaurant customers so that they could purchase a barrel and make their own Maker's Mark versions.
There you go.
So
There you go. So if you remember me, maybe you don't remember. That's fine. So here's three law enforcement guys. We're downtown Cleveland, and so anyhow, long story short, they shut it down. It was like a gym or something back in the day. It was by where you.
Oh, the Cleveland City Club.
The Cleveland City Club, right? And that's when they came to the City Club and they put out their Maker's Mark, okay? So what they're doing is they're going to all these places and blah, 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 try our product. That's when they start buying in the state of Ohio, blah, 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 that try this bottle. They have multiple bottles today, and most of their bottles are fantastic. But anyway, go ahead, honey.
No, so I was just thinking that Private Select Barrel was in 2015, so we may have done that show prior to me keeping the notes on here.
I think it was just something we were testing or something.
I
mean,
remember doing
recently,
that.
believe it or
Yeah,
not.
there were
but it
three
was
different,
there was
three
like three
or four
different bottles.
kinds,
Yeah.
but yeah, I remember, and
So-
I didn't like any of them. I do.
And
remember
then
that.
so we have the little midget, right? So no disrespect, Rob. But anyway, long story
I
short.
think the correct term is dwarf.
Oh, what?
I'm just saying.
I only call him Rob, but you call him Dwarf. But anyway, so slow down. So anyhow,
Bro.
so this bottle was given to me. It was a bottle, and I have two of them. That's the small one, and there's a bigger one. So anyhow, long story short, so I put that little bottle in there. It's just a great bottle. So it is what it is. It's a 90 proof.
This is a 90 proof. So I'm just looking. Soft red winter wheat, which we already talked about, and that is said to be softer, more delicate than rye. To ensure consistency, they rotate every barrel by hand, and they age the bourbon to taste, but not time.
Yep. No, I'm just telling you how it goes.
So this is readily available. You can basically find it everywhere. On the Ohio Liquor website, it's about $27 a bottle. It is 90 proof. The mash bill is 70% corn, 16% soft red winter wheat, and 14% malted barley.
You called it up. That's good. Because when I was in Kentucky for doing dark arts and what was the other thing, whatever. But anyway. So anyhow, long story short, all of the farmers are not farming, but they're doing red wheat.
Is that the new thing you're saying?
That's the new thing, man, and it's sweet as hell, and you're gonna love every bit of it.
All right, well, let's get down to it and let's try this. You want me to grab the bottle or?
I fell asleep at the moment.
Nah, no. Okay,
Did
so
you hear that? That was my knee.
I did not hear that. I heard the
Oh,
chair, but
Jesus.
so again, this is a 90 proof,
90 proof.
which I'm happy about because I don't typically
I like my
like
90s.
the
I like my
higher
90s.
proofs.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that we're doing the lower proofs because they're just not as hot.
I don't like the full proofs and all. I just want a nice drink. I don't want to be heat. I don't want to be on fire. I just want to drink a great bourbon. That's all I care about.
Oh, bourbon on the nose. It smells so good.
So, all right. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes. So what Greg is referring to is that a friend of ours bought us this bottle, and I think we've had it for a couple of
We've
years.
had it for probably 6-7 years.
Okay, more
That's
than a
why
couple.
I opened it up. I was like, you know what? This is a great bottle because when we were messing around a couple of weeks back and all this stuff and about the is it this proof or whatever. So anyhow, so she was going on a vacation. Her mother said, "No, I want something else." So she gave me the bottle. So anyhow, I said, "Let's just open this up and have this because we always have fun." All right, go ahead. Oh
No,
my
I
goodness!
It's really ethanol-y, really, really highly ethanol-y.
I have no ethanol in there.
Maybe because I haven't been drinking whiskey tonight, so maybe it just seems a little bit more.
That's nice and sweet. That's really nice. What do you got on the scroll? Somebody might want to ask some questions.
Joris says he poured himself a Maker's Mark 46.
That's a great drink. Go
It's
ahead.
darker and more complex than
Oh
the regular.
my god, I love that drink.
The red fruit goes more towards cherry, and the caramel and vanilla are lifted up, and you also have more wood influence.
I was gonna say some of that stuff, and I didn't say it on purpose. And I'm like, that is a great friggin' bottle. I love that bottle. I love it. It's nice and smooth. Comes bubble. Oh my god.
So
Doris, you the man.
he says the regular one is a tad sweeter, and you have red berries and even some hint of stone fruit, but it's lighter than the 46, and he always enjoys Maker's Mark.
Fantastic. Joris, you the man. You are the man. Yeah, I love it. I purposely didn't say anything because I was like, but that was great. That's great.
Yeah, and the 46 is just the cask strength version of this. I'm just gonna go
Oh, is that nice?
check this out for a second.
Woo! Now you got some bacon spice.
Bacon.
Vanilla, caramel. Wow. Man, is that nice? That's nice. Wow. That's really nice. You got that bacon spice in it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, baking spice. I thought you said bacon spice.
Well, if you could put it in the cup, I'll tell you what it is.
You could fry up some breakfast with that.
Well, you know what's funny?
mofo.
You know what's funny? You know, we're getting ready for Memorial Weekend, right? So we've only done it twice. So a friend of mine down in Houston, and he wins all of these gold medals because he's like number one. So anyhow, we brought him back. We brought him back some years ago, and we flew him in, and we had so much fun. And we did baby back ribs and all this crazy. We didn't do brisket at that time, but at the end of the day, we had this big aluminum tin, and it was heaping, and not one person put barbecue sauce on it. It was that good. And so anyhow, so me and Donnelly got reacquainted, and Donnelly's been a very good friend of mine, and so we said, let's fly let's fly Donnelly in, and we're gonna do our thing for Memorial Weekend. So just a great product. Don't be messing with my boy.
I just saw that. So, Jorah said it's not cask strength, it is a 94 proof. I just saw that too. I was just looking that up as Greg was talking.
Yeah, but that was why we were talking when we didn't know that we had any people. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, the ethanol is starting to mellow out a little bit now that it's been sitting in the glass, and I have not tried it yet. So
I like it.
It's,
I like it. Vanilla. It's you get some oak in there, but you really don't. It doesn't. It goes away quick. That's what I like about it. It's got that caramel. It's got the caramel in there. I mean, that's what's us Italians say?
Get in the trunk?
Tiramisu.
Oh, tiramisu. Okay, I thought it was getting the trunk.
100% kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a little spicy on the nose to me.
But what that goes, that ethanol runs right out of you.
It's a little spicy, and it's a little, which I don't usually get on the nose, but I get a dryness.
You get that. You do get it. That's the oak. That's what I was telling
I
you.
do get a dryness on the nose that I usually don't pick up in others. But I'm gonna go in. I see you're already pouring your second one. I'm gonna go in and try this
Yeah, go
while
ahead.
you're
I'm just.
settling in there.
Okay.
Wow, I looked at the glass. The legs are really long.
Yeah, it is. So it's kind of a thickness, if you will. So.
I get
there you go.
every once in a while when I have a bourbon, I get a coconut type flavor, and I'm getting
Yes.
the coconut flavor from this one, and I don't know if it's necessarily coconut or if it's something else that I'm just describing as a coconut. But
It's heavy.
it is. It's
That's
thick.
It's very
It
heavy.
is
It's
thick for a 90 proof. This is
I,
thick.
in my personal opinion, I would say that thickness comes out of that red sweet wheat, if you will.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So another thing with God bless it. I'm sorry, kids. Was the bottle that Joris was drinking?
The 46.
46. Thank you. So anyhow, if I want a bottle, because it's readily available in the United States, and to take that bottle and put it on the fucking table. Excuse me, kids. I have a foul mouth because I'm a dago. So anyway, long story short, that bottle will be the first thing off the table. I guarantee you. And I would take when we go Rob and Kurt and this and that, Royal Havana back in the day, and I would always take that bottle, and it was the first thing that came off the table. It was already.
The 46, you're
the
saying.
The 46. That's a great bottle. Wonderful bottle.
So the more that I'm sipping this, I'm getting more of a sweetness out of it. There's not a complex flavor to it. It's syrupy. I get caramel. Maybe a little bit of brown sugar.
Okay, that's your sweetness.
I'm getting on the backside a little bit of cinnamon,
Okay.
but I'm not getting any fruit, so to say. No fruitiness or no floralness is coming out on this.
I get butter.
I see that. I could see butter. I get baking spices and butter, but I don't get any fruit on this at all.
I don't get the fruit, but I get that little butter, that brown sugar. And, you know, there's two different types of brown sugar, and I usually cook with.
There's the one the Rolling Stones sang about.
You are stupid.
Gotta lighten it up.
Oh my goodness! But you know, butter's always in certain things and all that stuff. But I like a little butter in there, and then you have light dark sugar, and then you have dark sugar. And I cook a lot with all that stuff. You know, that's So.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, sometimes we get honey or something. I'm not getting any of that.
You're not
with
getting
this.
any of that, no.
I'm not. I'm getting a spicy, sugary sweetness
Okay.
to it. I would say this is unique,
Yeah, it's good. Very nice.
very unique. The finish I would say is medium.
Okay.
It's there, but it doesn't burn at all, which I'm surprised because I got so much ethanol on the nose at first.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I really have anything else
Okay.
to say. Do anything on the nose, palate, or
Are we
finish?
we gonna score it?
I want to give the notes that I pulled.
Okay,
on the-
I'm sorry,
on the
honey.
tasting
I'm sorry.
notes.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Go ahead.
So the distillery notes that I pulled on this weren't very descriptive. So when that happens, I usually go to a website called Breaking Bourbon and I pull some extra notes, which I tend to like what they say on that website, so I have both. So I'll start off with the distillery notes, starting with the nose. The distillery says it's sweet oak, vanilla, bright fruit, and wheat. I say sweet oak.
Say that again.
The distillery notes on the nose,
Okay. Okay.
sweet oak, vanilla, bright fruit, and wheat
Okay.
on the nose.
Okay.
I can see the sweet oak on the nose, and that was only on subsequent
Okay.
nosings of it. The first nosing was really, really ethanol-y to me.
Okay.
Breaking Bourbon's notes say caramel and vanilla are amplified by a brown sugar undercurrent,
Okay.
slight floral notes, not complex, but an enjoyable introduction.
Okay.
I would agree with that. It's not
Yeah,
complex.
Yeah, great.
Because you're not getting the fruits and the florals and some of the others that you get. On the palate, the distillery notes say there is a sweet balance of oak, vanilla, and fruity essence.
You're always gonna get vanilla.
Exactly.
It's
Which is exactly why I went to Breaking Bourbon to get
Right.
their thoughts on the palate. From Breaking Bourbon, they say the palate is accented by cinnamon, dark cherry, a toasted oak note, and despite a slight astringency on the back end, the bourbon is fairly smooth, enjoyable, but doesn't try to push the boundaries in any way.
I go with that.
You get the dark cherry.
I get that sweetness. Is the cherry that is the fruit.
Okay,
Do you
so
understand that?
I do. I
So,
do.
Anyway, so you know, we're getting ready for Memorial Weekend. I'm gonna bring that bottle. So anyway, long story short, I guarantee you that you put some of the bottles that I want to have out. I guarantee you that'd be the first bottle dry. You
What, the
understand?
regular makers or the 46? What
The
are you
46.
Okay. So now that I read dark cherry on the palate, I can pull that out, where before I didn't get any
Me
fruit.
neither.
or
I
anything.
thought I just got the sweetness and all that stuff. And it's you know, usually sometimes you have honey or whatever, but you know, I'm just thinking, okay, I'm thinking about sugar and this and that, da 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 da. But that's just a good bottle, man.
So Joris says he gets a hint. Okay, so
Go ahead.
Joris, you're drinking the 46. So he's saying he gets a hint of red berries and even some peach, but it's faint. That's the 46.
I hear you.
drinking.
hold that thought.
He's gargling with it. The finish notes. The distillery says smooth and creamy with a soft spice and clean finish. So I would agree that it is smooth and creamy. I think that's I had said that it was thick, and I think that's where the smooth and creamy comes from. Breaking Bourbon, again, more descriptive. They say caramel and vanilla core remains present because they got that on the palate and the nose. And I didn't mention it because that just goes to saying when you're drinking a bourbon.
That's black cherry.
On the finish, Breaking Bourbon also says a rush of cinnamon spice ramps up over the sweeter base, overshadowing the bourbon's sweeter side. They're saying they have a light citrus with hints of barrel char and aged oak and a slight brown sugar. It's an ending that starts sweet but transitions towards a bit of heat and spice, which adds a little bit more depth and length to the finish.
Hang on a second.
That's very wordy, but it is so right on to me.
I would say black cherry and black cherry syrup, if you will.
So you're talking about like when you're making a drink and you take the
No, I
cherries
hear
out
you,
of the
I hear
jar
you,
and you
but
got the juice and the.
He said something, or you guys.
He
were
said
talking-
red berries.
Red berries, or whatever way. But anyway, it's a great bottle. I mean, we're on the other bottle side. You understand what I'm saying? But it mimics that bottle, if you will. So there's different changes and this and that, but you know, they took them for a long time to put the product out and the whole 9 yards. And I was there with all of that back in the day, maybe when we just bought the house, and that's been like 26 years. Da 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 da. That's a great bottle. It really is. I mean, it's just a little girl, boy, drink, whatever. Da 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 da.
You're talking about the bottle?
The bottle. Well, you know, we're drinking our stuff, and you know, we're talking about different bottles with Joris and this and that. So at the end of the day, that's really a nice product, man. It's just a good bottle. So, what are we doing?
I think we're ready to score.
Go ahead. What do you got?
I have my score down already.
What do you got?
So there's a lot of things that I take into consideration when I'm scoring. And you know, not everyone's the same. I know when the Wizard was here, he didn't like to consider price.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
I like to consider price. I think
I hear you. I hear you.
It's worth including because, especially now, everything is so expensive and price is important to everybody. So I went back and I looked at what I scored the Law's Whiskey House last show, which you can't get, but it was on Caskers for $56. This is almost half that price. I'm giving it the same score as I gave the Laws. I'm giving it a 4.0. This is one of the OG whiskeys. I think it's worth having on the bar. I think you could make this any way you want to. You could drink it straight. You could put it in a Manhattan, an old fashioned. You could do whatever with this. I think this is a good go-to bourbon. Not very complex, but it just has what it needs to have to be an all-around solid drink.
It's a great bottle. I mean, even though it's a standalone 90 proof, da 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 da. Joris is
It's 46.
46 and all that stuff, and that's good. And at the end of the day, it's a good bottle. It really is. You know, they fought for a lot of things to put these bottles together, and a lot of things when they were putting it out early, it wasn't really that good, and you know, they almost went out of business. The last I knew, da 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 da, and then come back around. At the end of the day, it's a great bottle. It's a good
All
bottle.
right, so what's your score, G? What are you giving this
So
one?
what did you put out there?
I give it a solid 4. I think it's a good drink. I think it's something you should have on your bar, especially for the price point. It's a solid drink. You could put it in a mixer. You could just drink it straight. You could do whatever you want with it.
I'm with you.
You're giving it a 4 as well.
I'm with you. It's a good bottle.
All right. So I just kind of going back to the fact that I was not a big Maker's Mark fan when I first started drinking bourbons.
That bottle changed me a lot. You know, when we did the whole thing at the gym or whatever it was in Cleveland or whatever. So me, Jimmy Fall, Brian, and all that stuff, and that's when they were promoting all of that stuff. And they give you a bottle, and they give you all this stuff, and it's really is a good bottle. It really, really is.
I agree.
So.
Let me just see. For me, it's a must-have. Joris says.
Okay.
What do you think?
What, you talking to me?
Yeah.
I agree with him. I wanted to talk to him after the show. So anyway.
Well, it's like 3 a.m. over there, so I think he's probably a little sleepy.
Give me 3 days, Joris. Please, just give me 3 days.
Sleepy. So maybe another time we can do that. All right. So I just want to thank everyone for hanging with us
thank you.
going through our technical difficulties that we had to start off. We were on time, and it was completely my fault that we effed up.
Things happen.
But thanks to Up North, who's always got our
Yeah,
back.
that's the boy, man. Him and Joris, I love those guys. I love them.
Always
They're
got
just
our
good
backs.
people. They always have our
letting
backs.
us
for sure.
know that we're effing up or we're not. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys very much. We appreciate all of you. And everybody have a safe weekend. Again, we will not be
God
with
bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. You guys too.
We possibly will not be with you next week. It all depends on what's going on because it is a holiday week. It is a holiday weekend here in the States, so
We're doing a show next week, guys and girls.
All right, you heard it.
Who's ever listen? Donley's coming in on Thursday, and we're gonna do our deal on Friday, and we're gonna have a good time. He'll be sitting right over there. So anyway, long story short, guys.
sit next to me, Donnelly.
All right, great guys. All right, guys, thank you very much. God bless you. Joris, hang tight. Can he call us?
I don't know what
Can we
international
keep-
calling is.
Okay, so
No,
what
let's
about what if we do the show?
We'll figure it out another time, and we'll get
Okay.
back with
All right.
it.
Sorry,
Okay?
Joris. I just want to have some conversation.
Yeah, no, we would love to talk to you, Joris.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that we
Yeah, I
figure
know
this
he's
out the right
sleeping
way.
and all that stuff. I get it. So.
All right, take us out, G.
All right, kids. Thank you very much. I know we had a bunch of stumbles today, but at the end of the day, we have the best people that has a lot of how do you say? So anyhow, long story short, so thank you guys reached out to us as well. I appreciate all that stuff. I love all that stuff. That's why I love you guys. You guys are the best. And we'll see you next Friday. And I hope you have a blessed week, all week. I love you guys. God bless you. Big G. I am your host, Big G.
Go Cavs, go Tribe. We'll see you next week. Good night.